Hi, and welcome back to Thone's James Nibbles number 54, The Untamable Tongue, Part 3 of 10. And we're going to do one of the ancient thought things here. We're going to have a couple of people speaking from the ancient thoughts about where we are so far. Again, different viewpoints come to the same conclusion. That's what we're really looking at here, is if two different viewpoints come to different conclusions, then we have to look further. Because at best, only one of them is right. Perhaps both are wrong. But at any rate, that's why we do a variety of different things, reading commentaries. Why is this in the Bible? Our speech should be worthy. And the communications is be yourselves always, because nothing worse than being an obvious hypocrite for saying the words and not living the words. Now the application to me is just these two quotes. Oecumenius says, if a person does not practice what he preaches, he will be judged more severely, since his teaching has borne no fruit. For such a person is condemned along with one who has sinned with his tongue. And that's on his commentary on James. And then a little bit longer quotation here from Cyril of Alexandria. The effective proof of a sound mind and perfect thought is to have nothing faulty on our tongue and to keep our mouths closed when necessary. For it is better to be guided by worthy speech, which is able to know and to express the fullness of all praise. For the most useful talent is to be able to speak wisdom when talking about how to live well. Foolish talk should be foreign to the saints. And that comes from Katina. And I think we've said this a couple of times in the past here. On these previous, I guess this is the third one, all of these things, we need to be able to speak the truth when we speak. We need to not speak at all sometimes. And we never want to speak falsely, because that removes all the glory from the Lord. It removes the authority from the church who's doing it, if they're doing it, and it makes you a hypocritical fool. And I know I'm not supposed to use the word fool, but it's in the Bible. You're not supposed to call somebody a fool. But it is a difficult path to walk, and these two gentlemen seem to have it pretty good. That understand that if the teaching is bearing no fruit, you must not be teaching right or the right things or something. And then the point is that once you've been given that responsibility of teaching, you are facing a higher condition, as it were, of correctness. And so those things which are punishments could and would and will come harder. So that's the Untamable Tongue, Part 3. The Ancient Prophet's Thoughts, number 1. So I think that completes this one, and we'll talk to you next time.